Welcome back to Volt White, the ultimate Pokemon game. We just beat Bianca and Leader Berg, and now we're in the desert, of all places. So, I see Sharon up here, so I'm just going to make sure my party's okay, since he's obviously going to want to fight us. Alright, Blarg. Been waiting for you to get the insect badge. Now it's time to see which one of us is a stronger trainer. Thanks, Sharon. I think I know which one of us is a stronger trainer. I don't know how you beat Berg with your crappy party, but I certainly put effort into it. Oh, I had one of those, and now it's a Staraptor, and it's better than yours. What now? However, Kickgrass wouldn't be good to fight this thing with because it's got a weakness to flying, so I'm gonna change it out to... Who should I send out? I'm trying to avoid using Superstar just so until I can level up all my other guys to at least like 36. That's my plan. But here's Dirtface. I'm gonna send him out because I'm trying to get him experience. He evolves at 36, which is a good thing. So does Kickgrass. It's kind of a common starter Pokemon thing. They all evolve at level 36. So yeah, he's gonna use Double Team like a freaking annoyance. God, I hate Double Team. I was playing Pokemon Emerald last night. I mean, I recently started that game over, and I just got to the final gym, the Water Gym, and that guy's party is like a total pushover. At least it was for mine. I mean, I had a Manectric and Sceptile to take it down with, but then it got to his Kingdra, and his Kingdra is a Double Team spamming you-know-what. His strategy is like, he'll use Double Team like a bunch of turns, I mean, then you'll get him down to red, and he'll freaking use Rest, and you won't be able to hit him because he's used Double Team so many times, so he gains all his health back with Rest, and you just waste your time. In the meantime, Staravia's whirlwinding away like a little annoyance, and, you know, that doesn't help him any because he's gonna get killed off by the Sandstorm, which most of my party isn't actually affected by. Pretty awesome. At least Dirtface and Chi aren't affected by it because they're grounded steel types. So I'm gonna send out Dirtface to take out this guy's Pignite. How many times have I taken this thing out? Countless times, I'm sure. And it'll be just as easy to take out as an Emboar because I'll have a Swampert to deal with it then. So I'm gonna hit him with Mud Bomb. He's gonna lose accuracy, luckily. If he didn't have that berry, I would have beaten him in like 2 turns. But unfortunately he did. So yeah. He's gonna use Payback. That's gonna do an annoying amount of damage. I'm gonna Mud Bomb him. It's not gonna finish him off, but it will next turn, providing Dirtface doesn't die. Which I hope he doesn't. So I'm gonna use Water Guns because I don't want it to miss. Because if I miss, Dirtface is probably dead off these Paybacks. Oh, he's actually dead now. Freaking criticals. Screw you, Sharon. You can go die. So, I'm gonna send out Chi to finish this guy off, because fighting types attacks are strong against him too, since he's half dark type. That's, if you didn't catch that in previous videos, that's new in these versions. Pignite and Emboar are half dark type now, instead of fighting. So, Chi grows to level 31, after gaining a ton of experience, and I'm happy about that. She's gonna send out a Solosis. Solosis isn't that hard to deal with at this level, but once it becomes a Reuniclus and gets all its recovery and psychic abilities and high special attack and everything, that's when we have to worry about him. But hopefully I will have acquired some sort of type that's resistant to Psychic by then. At least I hope so. In my previous playthrough that I didn't film of my Volt White, I had a Spiritomb that was easily able to deal with Masharna and Reuniclus. You can get Spiritomb at that, that tower, in the place with the flying lady. I mean, not Dragon's Viral Tower, but the tower where you go up to the top and there's a bell and you have to ring the bell. You can get it up there. I can't remember what that tower is called at the moment, but we'll get there eventually. I just said Solosis wasn't something to worry about, and Kickgrass just died, so I'm kinda ticked off now. So ticked off that I'm going to send out Superstar to own his team with. So I'm going to Aerial Ace, kill this thing in 1 hit. Easy. Jeez, I think he got a critical before, I'm not sure. I was reminiscing about where I got my Spiritomb before. yeah, so Spiritomb not gonna be part of my permanent party in this playthrough, as far as I've seen. But he is a very useful member, especially against the psychic types. He comes in real useful in the Elite Four, especially against Caitlyn, who has all the psychic types. And also the lady that has all the ghost types too, Chantal. Chantal, it comes in useful against Chantal. Very useful. Anyways, he has a Boldore. I think it's going to be a Gigalith pretty soon, and it's still going to be easy as heck to kill for my party. The only thing I hate about those is they have Sturdy. Yeah, if you have any... Rock has so many weaknesses. I mean, I never really include rock types in my party, only because, you know, they have so many weaknesses. So I use me first, predicting an acrobatics, and he's going to use Nasty Plot. Doesn't work. So that's kind of annoying for me. I'm going to try this again, hoping he uses an acrobatics, but he uses Power Whip instead. And I'm guessing he's probably not going to use this by now, so I'm just going to switch to Force Palms. And he uses Power Whip. That... He gets another critical! What is this? Why am I always getting critted? This is annoying. Ugh. Yeah, so I'm frustrated now because he keeps giving these critical hits. And it's annoying, so I'm gonna Aerial Ace this thing. I mean, and it shows that I just really need to, you know, bump up my party a little bit, other than Superstar, because he's good enough. And now he's even level 37, because I had to rely on him for a lot of this battle. Impressive, but why can't I win? Because... I don't know, because you suck. Because you suck, Sharon. Oh god, the X-Transceiver is ringing. Hello there, blog. Do you have a second? Professor Juniper. Professor Juniper, do you need something? I called Bianca too, but I guess wonder what she's caught up in. Well, I suppose I'll just have to call again later. Or I was waiting for you two in front of the gates in Boston City. Hello? And Boston City's gate is straight down Route 4. I don't even want to know why Bianca can't connect. She's probably getting, like, tentacle raped or something in some alleyway. So, yeah, I just cut out for a second to go to the healing house, which is right here. I'm glad they put that there so you don't have to run all the way back to the stupid Pokemon Center in Castelia City. That would be annoying, especially if you're so far through the desert. So, I'm going to take out my dowsing machine, excuse me, and find out where some of this stuff is. And we have a Hippopotas. Yeah, there's Hippopotas around in this desert. Hippowdon's not a bad Pokemon, especially if you like to rely on Sandstorms for some of your damage. But I'm gonna get out of here because he's not part of my permanent party. I just wanted to show you guys that he was here. So where is this item? I'm trying to figure out where this item is, and it turns out that it's not up here. Oh, here's another wild encounter. This happens to be a Sandshrew. So yeah, there's Sandshrew in this desert too. I believe if you're lucky you'll find a Sandslash as well, but I'm not sure. Yeah, and here's another Sandshrew. Whatever, I'm just gonna run from this thing. There's gonna be a lot of wild encounters, and a lot of them I'm gonna cut out. I mean, I'll show you what they are, because, you know, I'm kind of doing a walkthrough, and it's kind of bad if I don't show you what wild Pokemon are in what areas. So, I'm going to go down here, and it turns out the items in this area. And we have a Pearl. That's going to be worth some good amount of money pretty soon. Right, so, let's go talk to these guys for training's sake. These guys will obviously have the fish Pokemon. And I hope they don't have a team of Magikarps. That's all I hope. Well, he has Basculin. That's, at least it gives decent experience. This is perfect for Kitgrass to train on, though. Definitely. Definitely perfect for Kitgrass to train on. And I'm going to use Cut, which is a grass attack, of course, in this version. It was a normal attack in the other ones. I remember it was a normal attack in Emerald, at least. So she's going to send out Corphish. Actually, you know, it's kind of funny. I'm on my 4th badge in Bolt White, and everybody's around level 30. You know, I think Bolt White levels your Pokemon up probably twice as fast. Because I'm on, like, post my 8th badge in Emerald, and all my Pokemon are only around level 40. So yeah, Bolt White levels your Pokemon up like twice as fast. And I remember in my previous playthrough, They were all like around level 60, I think, by the time I got to the Elite Four. And that was fun. The first Elite Four, that is. I still haven't fought the second Elite Four, because they all have level 90-somethings. Pretty insane. The champion has level 95 to 99s. So does Cynthia and Game Freak Morimoto, but we'll get to those later. As for now, we're doing this. So, yeah. Another basculin. I don't really know the difference between like the red basculin and the blue basculin, other than they're red and blue. I mean, sometimes you get like bubbles in the water and it's just like a blue basculin, so you're like, what's the point of this? I know they're probably different genders or something, but I don't understand the point. Why? You know? But whatever. Who's gonna use a basculin anyways? They don't even evolve. I mean, at least they had like Carvana in the previous generations that evolved into Sharpie. Ooh! Leaf Blade! Thank you, thank you, thank you. I would like to get rid of Cut, but I can't forget HM moves, so I'm kind of screwed with this at this point. So it's either get rid of Dragon Breath or get rid of nothing. And I really, really want Leaf Blade, because that's like an essential for grass types, at least at this point. So, I was considering Mega Drain, but I do need a draining move, just in case. So I've decided just to get rid of Dragon Breath. Unfortunately, I mean, I'll learn another Dragon Attack later, and maybe by then. You know, I mean, I haven't really got any Dragon Attacks that I really want to keep lately. So he's going to send out Relicant, which is times 4 weakness to Grass, so Mega Drain really comes in handy here, and I refill all my health, and he's going to waste a turn with Harden. So I think I'll finish him off with my new Leaf Blade. Actually, no, I'm just going to Mega Drain him again, because I probably want all my health back here, so yeah. Take that, Relicant. Oh, ha, ha. I kicked your ass. Ha. Stupid Sandstorm. He's going to send out Quillfish. I'm going to keep battling, of course, because there's no way this guy can kill me unless he gets a freaking critical hit like Sharon did. And I misclick and use Leech Seed. Whatever, it'll probably come in handy anyway. I'm just going to use Minimize. See, I guess it would come in handy then, because if he raises evasiveness too high and I can't hit him, then, you know, Leech Seed takes away health regardless. And that's a good thing. And that's why I wish, when on my Emerald, that Skeptile learned like Leech Seed or Giga Drain or something, so I could have used it on Juan's Kingdra, but, you know, I don't... Skeptile is a really crappy moveset, I just have to say that right off the bat here. Skeptile does have a really crappy moveset. I haven't liked very many of the moves at all that they've taught him in Emerald. Anyways, this Fisherman was easy. The one that got away was this big. That's what she said. Ha ha ha. Alright. Anyways, there's an item over here. And there's also a hidden item over here. Great Balls of Fire. Alright. Ooh. There's also another item over here. We're gonna go up to the left. There's an item right there. I was standing on it. Ultra Ball! Ultra Balls of Fire! Haha. Alright, that's gonna come in handy later. I'm gonna talk to this Parasol lady. I can't see up ahead because of the sandstorm, because I can't see all the battle with you. What kind of logic does that make? Because I can't see, I'm gonna have a battle with you. Really? Really? How can you even have a battle with me if you can't see, lady? Ugh, either way, she sends out an Oddish. It was kind of surprising to me. I expected her to send out a ground type or something. But I guess she's a Parasol lady, so she would send out like Oddish or something. So I'm gonna Leaf Blade it. I know it's not very effective, but it still does a 2-hit. It's still a 2-hit KO, which is a good thing, of course. And I'm gonna finish it off because Leaf Blade is real powerful. I love Leaf Blade. I think they even powered it up in Volt White. Ah, crap! He's gonna use Sleep Powder. Son of a gun. What is it with status moves? Grrr. It dies anyways because of the Sandstorm. What an idiot. And she's gonna send out Shelter. That's a water ice type, and it could pose a problem for me if he uses ice attacks, which is why I'm really hoping that Kitgrass will wake up really soon so he doesn't have to suffer those ice attacks. But unfortunately, he's just snoozing away, probably dreaming of girl Kitgrasses. And he's still snoozing away, and Shelter's gonna use Supersonic and confuse me, which really ticks me off now because Confusion always hits me in these games. Like, if you use confusion on the enemy, they'll probably, for every 5 turns, they'll probably hit themselves like 2. But if you can use confusion on my Pokemon, I'll probably get hit. I'll probably hit myself 4 out of the 5 turns. I don't even know why. I guess, I still don't know though if confusion is affected by the level of the Pokemon that's using it. Like, if like a level 22 Shelter uses confusion on like a level 50, will the confusion last not as long as it would if you used it on a level 23? That's what I'm wondering. I don't know though. But finally Kidgrass wakes up, and I'm gonna drain its health away with, I was going to until it hit himself, and he's gonna waste a turn with Leer, which is good for me because I'm glad that I can get another turn to beat this, to Mega Drain this thing. So, he's gonna use Protect. God dang it! Freaking crap! He's gonna use Protect. Kidgrass is gonna die because of the Sandstorm. It's really pissing me off. How did I lose to a Shelter? Ugh! Nerd Rage! Nerd Rage! Ah! Alright, well, I'm gonna send out Chi to rape this thing because it deserves it after all that bull crap. And it's gonna use stall tactics like a little annoyance because it knows it can't beat me. And, you know, if I don't kill it, the Sandstorm will. So I'm gonna Force Palm it, and it's gonna finish that little annoyance off. She's almost level 32, it's awesome. She's gonna send out Blossom, and I'm gonna switch to, no, I'm not gonna switch, actually. She's gonna send out Blossom, and I'm gonna use, what to use? Retaliate. Hopefully this does a good amount of damage. And, it almost gets it down to half, it's okay. And it's gonna friggin' paralyze me. What is it with this lady? She likes to use status effects. Pisses me off. So I'm gonna use, what am I gonna use? I'm gonna use Force Palm. Oh god, it knows Leaf Blade. Please don't die. Oh, okay, good. It's not very effective. And he gets a crit, no less. At least it's not very effective. So I'll finish this thing off. Chi goes to level 32. Freaking awesome. Yeah. She's gonna send out a Sunflora, which, a lot of people I've heard say this thing is really useless. And I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it evolves from the Pokemon with the lowest base stats in the entire game. So it's gonna use Ingrain, and I'm gonna be paralyzed. That's annoying. So it uses Ingrain to counter the Sandstorm, basically. And now it's gonna use Bullet Seed. That's not gonna do crap. It's just gonna waste my time. I wish it would stop wasting my time, honestly, because I know it's gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill it anyway. That's another thing with these repetitive attacks. When I do them, they only hit 2 or 3 times, and when the computer does them, almost every time they hit like 4 or 5. So I defeat this thing in 1 hit, proving how useless it is. Sandestorm. That's right, you're in a Sandstorm. Anyways, I just cut out the heal again real quick, because, you know, I'm training Kidgrass, trying to get a Superior. So this is a Scraggy. You can get a Scraggy here. Scraggy is a pretty good Pokemon. I like Scrafty. Scrafty's always giving me trouble when the computer uses it. But I'm not going to catch it. And here is a Trapinch. If you want a Flygon, you can get Trapinch here. I had Flygon in my last playthrough, but I ended up replacing it for... God, what did I replace it for? I replaced it for something at the end that was more useful. God, I can't remember. Anyways, all you need to know is that I replaced it at the end, because I found something more useful. So yeah, I'm gonna lead cheat this thing just to counteract its sturdy ability if he has it. Sturdy only works if you take it down, if you try to kill it in 1 hit from full health. So I'm gonna counter it with lead speed, and it gets a good 8 HP off whatever. I'm gonna Leaf Blade this thing, put it out of its misery. Bam. Done. Boldore is done. And I get a good 780. Kidgrass is buffeted. Of course, I used to say buffet, and like everybody would laugh and be like, the Sandstorm's like eating your Pokemon because they're being buffeted. Yeah, serving them out on a platter. So yeah, he's gonna send out a Girder. I'm gonna use Leaf Blade, and this thing's obviously bulky because, you know, Leaf Blade didn't even get it down half. So I'm gonna Mega Drain this thing, see how much health I can get off of it. You know, because, you know, I'm like a stickler with health and everything, and I figure that one would have a good amount of health, so it's a good thing I used the Mega Drain, because that, you know, gave me a good amount of health. But unfortunately, I mean, at least it nullified the damage I would have gotten if I didn't use Mega Drain. So yeah, I'm gonna finish this thing off, put it out of its misery. And this trainer's defeated. Alright. And level 33. 3 more levels, guys, until I get a superior. 3 more levels. Yes. I'm gonna send in a Machop, which is a good nostalgic throwback to Generation 1. The original fighting type, right there. Yeah, Machop. And I'm gonna Leaf Blade it. That's not gonna kill it in one hit. And it's gonna use Revenge, which really worries me, because that is probably going to hurt. And it didn't hurt as much as I wanted it, as I expected it to, luckily. So I'm gonna Mega Drain, take the last of this guy's health. And there we go. That should be the end of this trainer. And yay. My way of losing is also dynamic. Go figure. Alright. So I'm gonna go to my bag and heal Kidgrass real quick. Good thing I bought a bunch of super potions before. So yeah, I'm trying to focus, I think, on getting Kidgrass to a superior at the moment, or at least everybody to level 36. Because I'll have everybody fully evolved by then. At least Kidgrass and Dirtface. So, there's an item right there, and it happens to be a burn heal. Good stuff. That might come in handy later. And there's also an item up there. See, there's like kind of a hidden area right here, so I'm gonna get that item, and that's an ether. That'll come in handy later too. Yeah. So, I'm a macho worker. I'm a macho worker. Oh yeah, that reminds me, it's been kind of a week now, but, you know, Macho Man Randy Savage wanted to die. I mean, Randy Savage died, and, you know, that guy was a legend and everything. So, rest in peace, Macho Man. That's all I have to say about that. That's what it reminded me of. So, he's going to send out Breloom, which is a fighting grass type. And I'm going to use Leech Seed on it, which doesn't affect it. I didn't know that it didn't affect it at all. So, I'm going to Leaf Blade it. Leech Seed doesn't affect it, but other grass type moves do, it seems. So, I'm going to get into a grass-on-grass battle with this guy. And hopefully beat him. I mean, I'm a much higher level. I should be able to beat him. Easy. And I get a critical hit. Boom, Breloom is done, and I get a good 883. Work of Shelby's defeated. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright, so there's an item right there. Torment. That's a shout-out to Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged Series people. So, yeah. Here's a Darumaka. You can get Darumaka in here in the unhacked game, too. Darumaka is a pretty good Pokemon. He's got really low defense, but really high attack. And there's also Volibee here if you wanted it. In the original game, you can only get Volibee around Victory Road. So, yeah. Here's a Cacnea. There's a Cacnea there. So, yeah, I think I've pretty much done everything around this area, so I'm going to head back to where I should have head back to. And go up to Desert Resort, of course. And there's a miner here. Unaccompanied miners! Unaccompanied miner alert! Haha. Okay. So there's a burn heal here. I'm Tierney. Be sure to watch out for more episodes. Rate, comment, subscribe, favorite, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.